people's attention in the midst of a lot of competing messages. And check out this information. Consumers switch between screens up to 21 times an hour, according to a British study, which correlates with Microsoft's claim that the average person's attention span is now just 8 seconds. So that means when you're positioning your content or your videos, you've got 8 seconds or less to capture and hook your viewers' attention and then try to keep them watching. So in this video, I wanna share the 5 tips about the beginning of your video, that few seconds that you have to try and convince your viewer to keep watching, hooking their attention in those first few seconds. But there's a few things that actually have to happen before that we won't cover in this video, but here's how it works. The first thing that you wanna think about actually is your thumbnail. That's the most important thing on YouTube to grab someone's attention. It's the largest thing. Before they've watched the video, they're seeing the thumbnail. And the goal of your thumbnail is to actually get people either to click or to read the title. The goal of the thumbnail is that they would read the title to see if there's another layer of interest in it, right? So they're hooked by the thumbnail, then they read the title. The goal of the title is to get them to say, that sounds like an interesting video topic or whatever's covered in that video. I wanna click through and watch that. Which brings us to the first few seconds, which of course the goal of the first few seconds is to get them watching the rest of the video. So let's talk about some of the best practices for that hook, for that beginning of your video. But before we get there, let's talk about 2 big mistakes that I see people make all the time when it comes to the intro of their YouTube videos. Mistake number 1 is simply just wasting time. With those stats that we just read, there is no time to waste, especially at the beginning of your video. Every word counts, every second and microsecond counts. So the biggest mistake I see people make is spending some time welcoming people, just shooting the breeze,